slowing down and then maintaining the slow with both the song and the dance. This would be like mid word. This would happen, and then in a random part of another word, he would speed back up to normal speed, and he just kept doing this like intermittently, not like on a set pattern or anything like that. It was like freestyling.
Like he be doing.
Yes.
I can't even. Oh my god.
I know. He's the next Michael Jackson.
He's so funny.
Yes, he's absolutely adorable to death.
Okay, are you ready?
I guess so. I'm just gonna run and grab a beer, but I think I'll be fine.
I will wait till you get back.
Thank you. They really don't give you much time. I couldn't believe how I went over on my bacon today.
I'm telling you, it's that sheet pan. It's very different from a thing with walls.
There's a very precise amount of time that bacon should cook. This specific kind of bacon should cook for in this oven on that pan, and I don't exactly know how long of a time frame that is yet, but I'm gonna figure it out in the name of science and in the name of eating good food. Because it's a tricky science experiment to do, because you have to wait till the bacon cools
to really see if it's
to
properly
see how
cooked.
much you actually cooked it.
Yeah,
because it always looks less
before it cools.
Looks under compared to where it actually is.
Right. So you have to know how under
it's supposed to look
before it cools.
And you have to do trial and error to figure that out.
Yes. And you have to be pretty anal about recording. Like, you have to treat it as a science experiment.
You have to like write down the specs of each attempt and then take photographs of the result.
That's true. Yeah. Disgusting.
Say what now?
Disgusting.
I know.
That's a lot of work.
And not just take photographs, but also do a written.
You would need to make a Notion
description.
No, yeah, you could make it. It would be pretty easy with a Notion page, because you take the picture and you upload and you add in on the page you put the data associated with it.
You would just fill out your rubric. Yeah.
Disgusting.
Totally. That's how they perfected it in the first place, dude.
This is literally what they do for R&D.
Yeah. Yeah. We should be getting paid like 6-figure salary each to do some work like that.
Uh-huh.
Or at least like $60K each.
Uh-huh. Just the fact that we're capable and could think of doing it on our own. It means we could fucking do it for some pleb at some company.
I think even entry-level people that work in science in that way make at least like 40 or 50K.
Right. And what kind of fucking degree do they have to go get to where they're like the person who R&D's bacon for the TV dinners?
Bachelor of Science, I'm guessing.
Probably had to like pass like chemistry 101.
But yeah, pretty much, yeah.
Insane.
Basically, they know nothing, just like you. Almost just as much nothing as you, yeah. Right. But they can be a well-paid pleb slave at a white-collar thing. You know, because we arbitrarily decided that since they wasted 4 years of their life learning almost nothing, therefore they're qualified. It's the meme. I saw this meme a few days ago. It was so perfect. It said it was a split screen like cartoon with two sides, and on the one side both of them are like a job interview situation, and on the one side the boss is telling the prospective employee, "Oh, don't worry about your degree. You won't be using anything you learned in college here." and then on the right hand side it goes, oh, you don't have a degree, or you're not qualified to do this job.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's what it's like in the real world.
Mm-hmm. Make it make sense.
It does not make sense. The way it makes sense is people don't know how to make everyone wealthy and happy, so they created an arbitrary system for making a lot of people wealthy and happy, and that's the arbitrary system.
Well, college used to be a lot better than it is. College used to actually, degrees actually used to represent the fact that someone mastered
the necessary knowledge for something.
Yes.
But it became something different.
It's not that anymore.
It became what I'm saying. It became an arbitrary system for separating haves and have-nots.
Right.
Completely unnecessarily, it became that, but it became that in a disgusting, disgusting way.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what it is right now. Mostly. With some of that other stuff still in there.
Right.
Emphasis on the word some.
And to some degree, it's still in the higher levels of college. It's mostly the bachelors that you run into that issue. The master's degrees and the PhDs are supposed to demonstrate some level of actual mastery.
A bunch of them don't, though. STEM is where it's least corrupted, but
yes,
that is massively corrupted.
Massively.
Yeah, it's really sad.
It's hard to corrupt shit like coding, but it is still
possible.
Massively corrupted.
Yeah, it's hard.
People
but not impossible.
Who have a bachelor's in computer science are still finding it very difficult to get their first job. First of all, there's a shit ton of them. Second of all, because there's a shit ton of them, it doesn't show any it doesn't differentiate you from like a quality candidate, you know.
In fact, it marks you as less qualified than someone with the same skills that didn't go to college because they tried harder to learn it.
Right. And probably ended up learning more. Because they spent at least an equal amount of time.
Most importantly, they have work ethic.
They didn't have their hand held to learn the necessary skills.
They have they're going to take initiative on the job, you know.
So I can't wait to get my app built.
No kidding. Everything in life is easy with residual income.
Residual income?
With passive income. With passive income, everything about life is easy. Not just because you don't have to work at a meaningless job, but because of how much everyone respects you. Everyone will, if you go to college to get a job so that you can make money, you're just like everyone else and you're nothing special.
Yeah.
But if you go to college because you want to learn some stuff, and you have time to go to college because you already have passive income, everyone will just kiss the ground that you walk on. They're going to think that you're like a superior form of being.
Yeah. I was just thinking about that because once I make this app and if it becomes successful and I sell it to lots of people, I won't even really be able to get a job as a software developer anymore. Not at least as a junior dev. I could probably get like some senior dev or up
or
type
project manager,
something like that. Yeah. But
chief operations officer,
a decisions maker position. I have proven that I can create a whole app and sell it to lots of people. That's a very much a management position. Like, not even like running a team of people who code, like running a team of people who like design apps. Yeah.
I was just gonna say like executive officer of design.
Yeah. But that and
for Bethesda,
I wouldn't even be expected to go get a job like that, because if I'm doing it already for myself, why wouldn't I just keep doing that?
They would headhunt you.
Yeah.
They would come knocking.
But they would come knocking on my door, but they would not expect me to say yes. So they'd be coming with really great offers.
Why wouldn't you want to try to get a job like that?
Right.
Why would you?
The only reason would be I wouldn't. It would take time away from me being with Beorn.
I don't always take a full-time job offer, but when I do, they're asking me if I'll do it.
Mm-hmm.
They beg me. I don't beg them.
It's a solid argument for me not going back to work to focus on that, but
yeah, but we can't afford that right now.
No, we really can't. So,
but
plus we're gonna need the money of the extra to really sell that. So
yeah, it's all is one and one is all when it comes to that. We just have no choice but to get our stuff done, after work.
Right. And after we've saved up enough money to just have a passive income system be plug and play.
Right. But it'll be the most satisfying thing of all time to live out the experience of all the rich people that talk about how they scraped and struggled on the side of the main thing that they had to do and got rich.
Yes. All right. Ready?
Chiefly, yes. Well, it's quiet as fuck.
It's tripping me out, man. It's not supposed to be quiet in here.
I miss my son.
Me too.
I love him so much.
He's amazing. But if he were here, we could not do this.
I'm glad he's at school. I was just about to say that. But for him, even. Not just for us. It's barely worse for him there than it is here.
Barely, yes. They literally love him to death there.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
And more, I'm sure.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Security domination. Go, capture the objectives.
Oh, this shit again.
UN has
I'm headed to Bravo.
Okay.
You dead?
Guards have B.
Yep. Oh my god. Fuck.
Huh? I shot him after he deployed his... Oh, man. I killed a dude after he deployed his smoke screen. I shot blindly into the smoke screen at the place I thought he was at, and I killed him.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Are you kidding me? Fucking
We are doing terribly.
Yep.
Okay, we need to regroup.
C secure.
All right, let's go to Bravo together.
Yes.
And we have to move slow or we'll die.
Uh-huh.
Try to cover each other.
I just got killed, okay? Heading back.
God. They totally flanked the shit out of us. Okay, we're going too much through the middle of the map because we're getting flanked too badly.
Yep.
Follow me. This is how we have to go. Bitch.
Securing B.
Got him with my sword.
Okay.
Nothing like killing a strong enemy.
Bravo secure.
Bravo secure. I'm dead.
Shit, he killed me too. I'm really struggling with figuring out when to use. Shit, he's still there.
When to use what?
Oh my god. My shotgun.
C secure.
It's anytime you're at short or medium range.
Yes, but that changes so frequently.
Mm-hmm. Don't go down there. That's the killing corridor.
Uh-huh.
Keep it tight in here.
I obviously know to use my shotgun in that little area.
You want to? You're on your shotgun right now,
I
right?
am.
Securing B. B secure.
All right, let's go to Alpha. UAV active.
Okay.
Assist your team at Charlie.
Charlie. Fuck Charlie. Shit. Heading to A.
Right at Bravo. They're gonna take Bravo.
Securing A.
Taking A.
Heard it. I'm gonna go try to defend Bravo.
Alpha secure.
Took A.
Okay. I'm gonna assault Charlie. Do you need help at Alpha?
You're needed at Alpha.
Yeah. Oh, fuck.
Losing
Wow, I was gonna win the engagement, but I stopped shooting him because I thought he was dead.
Securing
I've
A.
done that before, yes. I'm taking A.
Protect B.
Taking B. Heading to B.
Securing B.
Get the hallway.
Yep. I got it.
B secure.
Alright. Now we hold.
Hold? Okay. Holding at Bravo.
Holding at A.
Oh, no. Someone's attacking me. Up. I don't even know where I am.
Enemy has
Okay.
Son!
Enemy has Alpha,
Yes.
so we're not holding, we're assaulting.
Yes. Now. I just had a community. Yeah. Someone. Shit.
securing Alpha. Alpha secure.
Alpha secure. Defend Alpha Bravo.
Losing B.
Son of a bitch.
god.
Enemy has Bravo. UAV on standby.
UAV active. Retaking Bravo.
Heard it.
Securing B.
I got the hallway. You got the doorway.
I got the hallway.
You got the doorway. I got the hallway.
Fuck. Okay, I got the doorway.
Anyone taking the objective has the doorway.
Okay, heard it. I mean, unless you're doing it by yourself.
Yes, then you have both. Ugh.
I got
Shit.
vaporized by something.
Yes, he fucking had the claw, it looks like.
Savior
fuck?
says.
And you don't hear where he came from.
Fuck, behind us.
Oh my god, I thought that was you. That fuck face. Got up really close to me.
Yep.
Danger.
Securing Alpha.
Where?
A secure.
Shit.
Okay, they got you at Alpha. I'm
Yes. Shit.
on my way. There were so many of them. It was all I could do just to kill them. I'm dead.
Fight stronger. Overcome your enemy.
Behind me. Flanked me.
Uh-huh. They do that. I'm taking Alpha.
Securing Alpha.
I'm heading there now. Shit. There. Oh my god.
Losing Bravo.
Losing Bravo.
Retaking Alpha.
Guards have B.
I could have won that. I killed one of them and I almost killed the other one.
Yep.
You're sleeping. We need to win the next round.
Round lost, Deidra.
Round lost. Round lost.
Half time.
Indeed.
Domination. Squad, capture the objectives. Enemy has C. Securing A. Guards have Bravo.
Fuck me, dude.
Uh-huh.
UAV active. Taking Bravo.
Securing B.
I got the hallway.
Okay, I got A direction.
Bravo secure.
Back to Alpha.
Yep.
Oh, I'm gonna defend
B.
Bravo. Turret active at Bravo.
Enemy has A.
Hey. Fuck.
Securing Vulture at the ready. A secure.
Oh, shit.
you're defending Alpha, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shock sentry standing by.
Nice. Overwatch with your turret first. Yep. Perfect.
Securing A. A secure.
Wow.
Enemy has B.
That's so dumb.
B.
Securing B.
Hallway.
Yep.
B secure. You're needed at B. Securing Bravo. Vulture at the ready. Bravo secure. Shock sentry standing by.
Okay. Turret hit. You killed me.
Well, if you got the turret, though, that's great. So wait, where did you set the turret?
At B?
At Bravo?
Yes.
Oh, sick. Fuck.
Assist your team at Bravo. Losing A. Needed at A.
Charlie secure. I mean, Charlie neutral.
Turret.
Charlie secure. Taking Alpha.
Losing Bravo. You're needed at Charlie. UAV ready.
UAV online.
Alpha secure.
Alpha secure.
Enemy has Bravo. UN has C.
I killed someone right behind you with my grenade. That was really
Securing
cool.
B. Shock sentry standing by.
Can you guard alpha direction?
Yeah. I am, generally. I just can't stay in one spot because it's dangerous.
Yeah. Me.
Assist your team at B.
Oh, that's
Assist
not
your
good.
team at Alpha.
I have Alpha. Oh,
You win
fuck.
Bravo.
Pincered me. And they're coming to A.
Okay.
Assist your team at A.
Oh man, I almost defended it.
Enemy has Charlie. Secure. Losing A.
I killed him right after he killed you.
Okay.
Oh, there's another one.
Losing Alpha.
Charlie secure. And I'm dead.
Carry Alpha.
You're needed at C. Alpha secure.
Got him.
You
Wait a
win as
minute.
Charlie.
B.
Yep.
Fucking bitch.
You're needed at A. Enemy holds all objectives.
Did they get you?
Yeah.
Securing Alpha.
We can do this.
I know, we can
like,
still do it. Yep.
This is so annoying.
Objective failed.
We have to prioritize our own lives more.
I know. I'm just not good at dodging or getting out of trouble when I get into it.
Yeah, it's hard. We have to somehow get better at watching each other's backs.
Mm-hmm. I think we need to separate less.
Yeah. That's 100% we need to, because it makes such a big difference to fight together.
Mm-hmm.
Two people have essentially twice the odds of achieving an objective versus one person. And once we're defending, then we can split up.
Mm-hmm.
It should always be together for attacks, and then we split up to try to defend.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well, you call point.
I call point?
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean I call point?
When it comes to when we need to go attack somewhere, you're telling me us where to go.
Okay.
And then you say you remind when to defend.
Yep. Charlie.
Secure all objectives. Securing
All
Charlie.
right, follow me to Bravo.
Secure. You are now in the lead. Our team has A. You are needed at C.
Fuck. switched to my shotgun.
Yeah.
And therefore, I didn't have the right gun for that moment.
Right.
Where did you go?
Man. LOL, it bounced off his shield? That's ridiculous.
Securing Charlie. Charlie secured.
I'm gonna be dancing with these motherfuckers. Alright, back to B.
Securing B.
Thanks, Christopher.
I thought you were in it. I couldn't see your name tag.
Secure.
Okay.
Losing C.
Now what?
Alpha.
Our team has Charlie.
What gun is that?
It's the energy shotgun, I think.
Alpha?
Yeah.
Securing A.
Oh, I love assaulting things together with you. It is so fun. I love being the one that distracts people, and then you come and fuck them up.
It's fucking... yes. It does work well.
Yeah.
The enemy B.
Fuck. Okay, I'm learning. I'm learning not to rush anything ever.
Uh-huh.
If they're taking an objective, so what? If you're gonna get killed trying to stop them from taking it, that's the wrong move.
Right.
Securing Bravo.
Alright, I've got the hallway. We've got the doorway.
Okay. Good looking out.
Yes.
UAV online.
B secure.
You keep defending the hallway, and I'm going to keep defending the doorway until A is in trouble. Then we'll go defend it together and come back, okay?
Okay.
I love this gun because it auto reprints its rounds.
Auto reprints.
See how it's going up on its own? You can reload it, but if you have enough time, it just self-reloads.
They killed me because they dropped one of those grenades.
Yep.
Our team has B.
Okay. Yeah. Again with those stupid flashbang disorienting things.
Securing
Nevertheless, I'm securing Bravo. UAV online. Are you here?
Where?
Oh, no. They killed me at Bravo. From A direction.
losing B. The enemy has
Behind us.
Yep. He killed me too. I fucked up so many people just now.
securing B.
Hallway. You've got the hallway.
Yep.
That's not where you're supposed to get the hallway from.
I need the points, Deidra. I died.
You are needed at Bravo.
I killed 2 of them with a grenade, but I was dead at the time.
Securing.
Someone's coming. Someone just shot. Stand other side.
They flanked me.
Opponent has B.
Points are not important. Staying alive is more important than having points. Someone has to guard the hallway.
Yeah, you're right. I got the hallway. Someone has to have the hallway.
Say they just grenaded me. I'm blind. There's another one. There's another one, and they're throwing more shit.
I killed him.
Okay.
I'm blind, but I think I killed him though.
I don't hear anyone.
What'd you say?
I don't hear anyone nor see anyone.
They grenaded me, but
He's coming.
I'm dead.
Uh-huh.
Stand by.
UAV active.
I've got the hallway at B. Never mind. No, I don't.
Heard it.
They're gonna kill me. Uh-huh.
They got me at B2.
The enemy has B.
I'm taking the hallway. You take Bravo.
Securing B. Bravo secure.
Okay, got it.
All right. I'm gonna keep taking the hallway.
Team at A.
A.
Oh yeah, A. We need A.
A is we're losing A.
Losing A.
Vulture on hand.
I'm covering you.
Securing A. A secure.
Okay.
I'm dead.
The enemy has Bravo. Losing Alpha. Standing by. Take all positions. You are being dominated.
Shock sentry tech activated.
Securing Bravo. Bravo secure.
All right, let's go get Alpha.
Uh-huh.
I'm dead.
Current tactics are resulting in loss. Securing A.
I'm defending from Bravo direction.
Someone's coming up from the stairs.
Securing A. Securing A.
Alpha secure. Let's go defend Bravo.
Mm-hmm.
Vulture at the ready. Losing A.
Oh, time to defend A.
This round is adjust your strategy for the next round.
We suck so bad.
Half time.
Oh my god.
Domination. Secure all objectives. Opponent has Charlie.
All right.
Alpha secure.
Okay. This is going to be a much better half than the last one.
Is it?
Your
Yeah.
team has Bravo.
That was so.
Fuck. Get that turret overwatching on B. We will defend Bravo until Alpha's in trouble.
Okay. RC8 coming.
Thank God. Okay, it's time to assault Charlie.
Fuck.
Ready to assault Charlie?
What?
Time to assault Charlie.
No, we don't need to assault Charlie. That's not a good idea. We need to hold.
Alright. UAV online.
Losing Alpha.
I think your RC8 kills.
Losing Alpha.
Yep. I'm going around the left. Go
Alright.
around the right. They got me.
Okay.
Securing A.
Someone just threw a grenade.
Heard it.
Assist your team in
Defended.
Heard it. Someone just killed me.
I saw. I'm right behind you.
losing A.
You got me too, but I don't have A yet.
No, I came back near A. So I was able to defend it.
Thank God.
Okay.
Defend Bravo. They'll be here in a second, I'm sure. Dead. I got him though, but there's more.
Okay.
Defending Bravo? Are you
Yeah.
defending Alpha direction on Bravo?
Bravo. Shit. No, I wasn't defending Alpha direction. You said you weren't here, so.
Okay. Get behind the booth and defend Alpha direction.
You are needed at Alpha.
Fuck. Dead. Dead.
Fuck. Of course, my claw went away right in the middle, right after I started shooting at him.
Uh-huh. He was chasing me around that thing.
Damn, you almost died.
Yep.
Saw your health go down to like 3%. Fuck.
I hate that shit, man.
Me too. Losing B.
I want a power that makes me resistant to it.
Fucking bitch. Killed me.
I killed him. Got fucking A. I got him too, but he got me. a fucking shit show.
Indeed.
UAV active.
Okay.
I've got the hallway direction. You've got alpha direction.
Mm-hmm. They got me.
Yep. Fuck. Yeah, I'm dead too.
Assist your team at B.
Yeah, I know. Our team just died
The
at me.
enemy has Bravo. Securing Bravo.
Son.
Our team has Bravo.
Oh my god.
Alpha secure. Got him.
Securing B.
I got the hallway.
You got the doorway. Behind you. Shit.
At least I spawned at Bravo.
Uh-huh. Oh, I was blind as shit just now.
I saw that. I thought I needed to come help.
Scans indicate possible mission failure.
Fuck your scans. I'm dead. That was a close call.
Yeah.
Wow.
Losing B.
Wow.
Shock sentry receiving signal.
Jesus Christ. That was insane.
Yep. It's not done, too.
Securing Bravo.
Doorway, Christopher. Doorway. Never mind.
I think that's our closest margin yet.
It was. No, I thought we lost by like.
Oh, yeah, we lost by 30.
Or some stupid shit. Really stupid shit. That's what we lost by.
Mm-hmm.
I have bacon and I want to have eggs with them, but and I want to shred cheese. And is there? Did you save that cheese that was on the plate from last night?
What? Cheese.
It was shredded cheddar.
I didn't save shredded cheddar.
And you just threw out half a plate of shredded cheddar.
Half a plate of shredded cheddar.
There was a blue plate. Oh, no, you just left it. Heard it. Did you start it? Oh, great. My mouth chocolate milk.
Indeed.
Domination. Secure all objectives. Securing Charlie. C secure.
Alright, let's go this
You
way.
are now in the lead. Opponent has A. The enemy has B. You no longer have the lead. Enemy contact! Securing B. Losing Charlie.
I've got alpha direction. Oh, did you die?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, me too.
Opponent has Bravo. Securing Bravo.
Ah.
Secure. Ready.
I ran into all four of them at A.
Yeah.
Losing Bravo. The enemy has B. You no longer have the lead. Securing B.
You've got the doorway.
I've got the hallway.
You've got the doorway.
Okay.
Oh my god.
UAV active. Still guarding the doorway.
Losing C.
Fuck me.
You are now in the lead.
Losing Charlie. We need to go get A or go get Charlie.
Standing by.
Heard it.
Which one?
A.
Securing Alpha. Alpha secure.
Wow, we still have B somehow.
Shock sentry receiving signal.
Turret at Alpha.
Losing B.
I got the hallway.
Okay.
UAV on standby.
UAV active. One more kill and I'll have another turret. Oh yeah.
Enemy neutralized.
Shock sentry
That one's
signal offline.
Light him up.
Shock sentry's down at A. I'm gonna go place another one at Alpha, okay?
Okay.
Ultra enabled. Targeting nearby enemies.
Losing A.
Do you need help?
Yep.
Our team has A.
I was trying not to die, but I did die.
Securing A.
Fuck.
I see movement. Securing A. A secure.
Shock sentry tech activated.
Alright. Sentry's back up at Alpha.
You are needed. Cover me, I'm reloading.
Yeah, I got the hallway. Oh, I'm dead.
My vulture, my claw went away and I couldn't use a gun
Yep. Yep.
for a very crucial 2 seconds. And then you were also not there guarding the hallway for a crucial 2 seconds, just down.
Yep.
There's niggas coming to the hallway.
I'm dead. It said contested for like 5 seconds.
Yeah, it's because he was trying to kill my vulture before he killed me.
Contact with a big screen.
Oh my god. Why does there always have to be 2 of them?
Shock sentry signal offline.
They have to take Bravo. I shot him through you.
Yeah, I've done that with you recently.
Losing Alpha.
It's very counterintuitive, but if it's what I have to do to kill them,
uh-huh.
I'm gonna fucking do it, okay?
Uh-huh.
Sasuke style.
Yeah.
Excellent strategy. Continue advancing.
Shut the fuck up.
As if I needed your blessing.
You are
45
needed
seconds
at A.
in the round.
Losing A.
Heard it. Oh, we don't lose
The
A.
enemy has A.
You take the straight route, I'll go around.
Yeah. Fuck me.
Securing A. Active vulture on hand. A is secure.
Fuck. Died near Alpha Bravo.
Assist your team at B. The enemy has B. Your victory is inevitable. Prepare for the next round.
Let me get a cookie.
You just said this calls for a cookie. Ah, it's me. I grenaded that motherfucker.
Okay.
Half time.
Now we just have to not lose our lead.
Are we streaming thing?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Our team has
I don't know if it's dropped or not, but
in the lead.
It looks like it's up.
yeah, it is.
Standing by. A is secure.
I need to put this sentry up.
Has Bravo.
Put the what?
Sentry up at A.
Heard it. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I killed like that whole pack of animals just now. I literally got a triple kill tag.
Okay.
Yeah, dude.
They flanked me.
Say, oh, they flanked you? Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Assist your team at A. UAV on standby.
We need A.
UAV online.
Oh. They haven't taken A. Heard it. Because I have a turret.
Oh, sick.
So,
Alright.
just hold.
Yep, I got the hallway.
Look at the doorway.
I luckily was able to kill someone at point blank range. I always die at point blank range.
Uh-huh.
Because my rifle is not built to fight at
Mine
point
either.
blank range.
They are currently attacking A.
Have fun with that, y'all.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, that was rough.
Shock sentry. Signal offline.
Great. That's just great.
If I get a couple more kills, I'll earn another.
Assist your team at Alpha.
Losing Alpha.
I'm gonna stay here. If I die or if I earn a turret, I'm gonna come with you.
Oh my god.
Standing
I
by.
got a turret. Turret Overwatch at Bravo. Let's go to A.
Using A. You are needed at Alpha.
I'm going around.
Mm-hmm.
Securing A.
Securing Alpha.
Alpha secure.
Indeed. Back to position.
Turret Overwatch at Bravo, so we need to defend Alpha.
Heard it.
Assist your team at Alpha. Using Bravo.
Oh, shot him from both sides.
Assist your team at Bravo.
He was very flanked.
Poor guy.
Alright. We're defending Alpha. I'm gonna go defend Bravo with my turret so I can try to get more kills. If you run into trouble at Alpha, I'm gonna come and help you.
These are not the priorities.
Enemy neutralized.
Yeah, we do want to get our score streaks, Deidra.
You're gonna naturally get them if you just stay alive.
I'm not doing anything dangerous. I'm coming.
Needed at A.
Signal offline.
Assist your team at B. UAV on standby. Alpha secure. Position. Locations marked.
Savior of myself, maybe.
If it says savior, it means you saved me.
Assist your team at Alpha.
Fuck.
Active vulture on hand. Bravo secure.
I'm the assault. Hey, I'm going around. You go straight.
Alright. I died.
Heard it.
Losing B.
Fuck.
Retake all positions. You are being dominated.
Great. Oh, that's nice.
Securing A. Alpha secure.
Okay.
Securing Bravo.
Yeah, it sucks when the enemy pumps your shit full of explosives, doesn't it?
Doorway, Christopher.
Yes, it does.
UAV on standby.
UAV active. Losing Alpha.
Heard it.
Alphas.
Fuck! I don't know how to. You can't like dodge to the side or anything. in
Yeah,
this.
apparently there's no way to do it. In Advanced Warfare, you can. But in this, you can't.
I'd be trying to do that
Because
and then it not be working,
It's
and
because
then I'd be
there's- Yeah, it's because there's no exoskeleton.
right.
If you want to play Advanced Warfare, we can do that. But
No, I want to know. I just want to be able to do it on this too.
I know.
I mean, do
Securing Bravo.
what I need to be able to dodge on this, whatever that looks like.
It looks like staying close to cover. You can only move fast forward, as far as I know.
Losing A.
You are needed at Bravo. Opponent has A. Retake all positions. You are being dominated. UAV ready.
UAV is online.
Securing B.
I got the hallway.
Doorway.
Shock sentry charged up. Needed at A.
Sentry Overwatch on B, and we're gonna go attack A.
The enemy has Alpha.
Shock sentry. Receiving signal.
Let's fucking go.
Assist your team at B.
I'm dead.
I'm dead too.
Vulture. Connection lost.
Fuck.
Wow. Insane.
Oh
no.
my god. Son.
Oh my god.
Losing Bravo.
losing Bravo. If we win, this will be by the slimmest fucking margin
It will be by
ever.
the skin of our goddamn teeth. How do you lose Bravo when you have a turret? Oh, because it's in the corner. Okay. Hey, let's focus on Alpha. Fuck me.
Oh my god.
Really? My turret's down at Bravo? Fuck me.
The enemy has B.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Fuck. I got the hallway.
I got the doorway.
This is so sick. Okay, disgusting. Oh, no. We did it. Oh no. Disgusting.
Mission success. Report to command for debrief.
Look,
Hey, I got first place. Shut the fuck up.
It's the winner's circle.
Uh-huh. A tiny winner's circle.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
All right.
You did better than me in every way.
Mhm.
Suge.
I'm getting the hang of it.
Cheaply.
That's all. I really want more of that chicken with way more cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
Way more cabbage.
Mm-hmm.
It's not even funny. I have a whole head in there. And I finished using that really old cabbage we had.
Suge.
I just peeled off like top layers.
Yeah.
So we still have like a practically, it's a week old at this point, but it's pretty much fresh
We need
compared to
cook it
the
up
one that I
today.
just cooked up.
We should totally cook it up. Cabbage is delicious, dude.
I know it is.
It's
It soaks up so much flavor, and you don't have to give it like very fancy things
no.
for it to soak up really good flavor.
Give it a little chicken or a little pork. It's
Yeah, some chicken, some garlic,
yeah.
some onion.
Yep.
That'll do.
Pretty much any meat is delicious with cabbage.
I know. It's so good. And I love it over mac and cheese. I love my chicken cabbage mac and cheese. It's so delicious.
Cheaply. Tyenda.
Nani.
Well, we need Christopher cheese from Kroger, and we need
Oh, fuck. And we need shit from Walmart. I hate when we need...
Beorn pens from Walmart.
I hate when we need shit from... Maybe they have dry erase markers at Kroger.
Isn't it worth checking? They're gonna have a better selection at Walmart, though.
Guaranteed, yes.
Guaranteed, with better prices.
Yes. So now what? We won.
Up one enemy to 5.
Back to losing over and over again.
Nah, bro. It'll probably feel the same.
No.
Or even it might be easier because you have to think about how the math works. They're going to attack in waves. So as long as you can kill the whole wave, then you're racking up your score that much faster. You're going to get more score streaks with more enemies.
True. Did you even feed my son cereal this morning?
He said he didn't want it.
Wow. Whatever.
He was highly upset that you did not cook him pancakes and cereal.
Wow. There was batter in there. You could have just made him a couple pancakes.
I know, but I didn't have time. I probably did have time, but I didn't have time for it being my first time trying to do all that stuff on my own.
Mm-hmm. You see what I mean about how it's stressful.
It was only even stressful for me today because I hadn't done it before. But
I don't have a shit ton of experience doing it.
I do see what you mean. It's not like stress-free or anything, even if you have experience.
Mm-hmm.
It's definitely work with a time limit.
Mm-hmm. And you had a whole extra hour. I usually get him up like after 7.
I don't think I started getting him ready or doing anything for him really until like 20 to 7 anyway.
Okay, that was a personal decision.
Well, I can't remember whenever.
You could have used that 40 minutes to hook up a couple pancakes.
What are you talking about 40 minutes? I don't know.
Beorn, I asked you to help with Beorn a little after 6.
Well, that I was comforting my son, Deidra.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
Did you change it?
No.
You didn't?
Oh, the bots, yeah.
Okay.
What you meant other than that?
Mm-mm. Oh man, Deidra. Oh no, Deidra.
Oh, well, you're using the same gun as me.
Yeah, you didn't notice that.
I remember you saying that yesterday, but I didn't know you were still using the same gun as me.
This is my basic go-to primary build.
Same for me.
We're in the lead. UN has Alpha. Losing C. Enemy has B. We lost the lead. Securing Bravo. B secure. UAV on standby.
UAV active. Alright.
We need an A.
They're at Alpha, yep. I'm dead. I'm dead at Alpha. Still 2 at Alpha.
Thank you, because,
Yep, you were right next to them.
yes.
Oh, I'm dead.
You're needed at Bravo.
Bravo.
Enemy is at A.
They're at A.
Get those positions. We're being dominated. Securing B.
Hallway guarding.
Sentry charged up.
Use this sentry at B.
Where? Where at B?
Right here. Right where you are. This
Where?
corner.
Okay.
To catch as much of the room as you can.
Oh, they killed me.
Your turret got him though.
Securing Bravo.
Time to do assault alpha. I'm going around. You go straight.
Yeah.
Securing Alpha.
Alpha secure.
Taking B.
What I get for chilling out.
You're needed at B. Fabrication over. Losing Bravo.
I got the hallway.
Yep. We got the doorway.
UAV on standby.
Losing A.
UAV active. Moving to A. Going around. Killed him. Oh, I got killed.
Killed him. Killed him. Killed 2 of them.
Yep. Securing alpha.
Back to B.
Secure.
A secure.
Bravo. Dead at Alpha Bravo.
We're taking B.
Enemy taking A.
Placing sentry at B.
Retaking Alpha.
You're needed at Bravo.
Alpha secure.
A secure.
Got a bit.
You're needed at B.
Back to B. Fuck. Died at B. Come back to B. Oh my god, again? Really? Jesus fuck. Losing A.
Dead.
Securing C.
Ugh.
Enemy has C.
Assault Alpha.
Alpha secure.
Fuck.
You're needed at Alpha. Get to Bravo.
Oh my god.
Enemy has Alpha.
Fuck me.
Securing Charlie. Charlie secure.
Okay, let's come around this way to A.
Yep. We can do Charlie Alpha. There might
We
be.
don't need to do Charlie Alpha. I'm just saying this is the best way to get down to A.
Yep.
It's better than going, and then going from A to B is the best way to go. Fuck me.
And I'm dead.
Me too. This way. I got him. It's crazy how much of a difference one of them makes.
Uh-huh.
Wow. A lethal.
Fucking gravity grenade.
Yes. Fuck.
I got him. Taking out. Man.
It's down to this. Pick it up.
Man.
Wow. Stop shooting. I thought he was dead. I was like, that's enough bullets.
Yeah, he should be dead by now. Fuck it. That's why it's easier when you play on hardcore. I got the one that got you. I'm waiting for you.
Okay. And they killed me on the way.
You failed this round. Turn it around on the next one.
Ouch. Ouch, Mite. It's cool that it shows the HP bar. It didn't used to do that.
Halftime. Domination. Capture the objectives, team.
All right, this time it's simple because it's Alpha Bravo.
Secure.
Wow.
UN has Bravo.
Jesus. I just had to kill 4 of them.
Suge,
Securing.
can you take Bravo?
I am.
I got the hallway.
I got the doorway.
Bravo secure.
Bravo secure.
You're coming down the hallway.
Another one. I might have killed him. I think I killed him.
Oh, that one almost made it to you.
Yeah, that's what I was freaking out about just a second. That was what
No,
happened.
no. One of mine almost made it.
That's what I meant. One of mine almost made it to you.
Oh,
I was
fuck. I'm
freaking out.
dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Oh, great. I was a little late on that warning. I'm putting a sentry at A.
Yep. Fuck. I'm dead at Bravo. They're taking Bravo.
Ugh. 3 of them coming out of that doorway.
Fuck.
Fuck.
I went in and I got fucked.
That stupid fuckface. It's not like he's even hard to kill.
Camping motherfucker killed me twice.
Yes, I killed him the second time.
Oh my god.
I got him. Then I got killed.
You can't stop aiming down sights because you don't know how many enemies there are.
Mm-hmm.
Look out the hallway. Oh no, I'm dead. I thought that was you.
That's... yeah. Well, I killed 2 of them that were of the 3 that were in there.
Securing Bravo. B secure. UAV ready. Okay, we're retasking UAV.
UAV online.
Heard it. I got the doorway.
Out the hallway. Blinded.
He came, he's there. Never mind.
I'm dead.
I see that. If you hear me yelling and I'm guarding the doorway, it means someone came from behind. Is behind me.
Killed 2 of them that tried to murk me at B.
B secure. UAV on standby.
Dead at Bravo. UAV online.
UN has Bravo.
Oh my god.
Securing Bravo.
Oh my god.
Vulture on ahead. Scars have B.
Can't fight in the goddamn smoke.
My scope can see through it,
Securing B.
but only my scope. I mean, only my inside this.
Uh-huh. Okay, I got the hallway.
I got the doorway.
You're needed at A.
Great. That's just great. We're needed at A. Did you
Great.
hear that?
Yeah, I heard it.
Where are we going? Now? Okay,
Yep.
now?
Now.
All right.
I'm dead.
UN has A. Active Vulture on ahead. Securing A. A secure.
A secure. Putting Vulture at least sentry at A.
Thank you. We needed that.
Enemy taking B.
I fucked some people up at B and didn't die, but they took B. Take B.
Securing B. RC8 ready for tasking.
Finally.
Bravo secure.
R8 launched.
UAV ready.
UAV online. My UAV is assisting your RC8.
That's beautiful.
It is, isn't it? what a fucking monster.
Robot war.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just getting badge after badge after badge.
Mm-hmm.
You're needed at A.
Shock sentry signal offline. Ultra A targeting.
Active vulture on ahead. Shock sentry standing by.
Shock sentry
Sentry at Bravo.
Death.
Assist your team at A.
Movement A.
Yep.
Enemy has Alpha. We're losing. Engage the enemy. Securing A. Alpha secure.
A secure.
I'm dead near Alpha. Keep defending Alpha.
Ultra is online. Shock sentry signal offline.
Sentry's down.
So we're fucked.
Enemy is at Bravo.
I'm dead at Bravo.
Enemy has Bravo.
Oh, we scored over 300.
Objective failed. Regroup.
What the heck is that gun that lead person is in? Sort of a sniper rifle?
Wow.
You were a fucking monster in that game, dude. 115 over 28 with 17 captures and 15 defense. You almost hit 11K score.
Oh, that's insane. How am I better at this than you are?
That's a great and excellent question. Cheaply.
The rate this is going, you're gonna be one of those. My wife is better at me than at FPS games. You guys. It's not like you suck either. So like that's yamigo.
A big feather in my cap. You see, everyone would be like, "I want your wife.
Uh-huh.
Give me your wife." That's not fair, man. We'll be playing on online Call of Duty with mics and listening to things that other people say.
Yeah.
And one day, the people in our party would tune into our stream and see what you look like. They'd be like, "Disgusting."
No, but unfortunately, it's quite common to be a hot gamer girl and even a hot gamer girl wife. I think these days. So
even though it's way more common than it used to be, it is still a very, very small percentage of people that are hardcore gamers.
That's that's why they just like that can just sell their presence.
That's right.
Do you think like Twitch is and stuff?
Yep, I'm hot and I play video. The dudes are big. The original Twitch dudes are big mad about it too, because all you have to be is a hot girl and play a video game at all. You don't have to be good or anything. Just be hot and play a video game.
Low key, if you suck, that helps.
Yeah, as long as you're good at engaging with your audience.
But also, if you're really good at it, there's nothing better than that.
Exactly. So literally, just if you're a hot girl and you try to be on Twitch, you're golden.
Yeah.
And they hate that. They're like, man, I have a penis and I have to be good at stuff.
Oh, boo-hoo. Yes, we should create a world where men can just be successful without being good at anything. Yeah, that's good for the world.
Doesn't sound good.
Does it? Does it sound good to you? Doesn't sound good to me. Stop trying to be a girl. Fuck.
Yeah. Yeah. They want to have their penis and eat it too.
Is that how it works?
No, it's not how it works.
You'd have 3 less ribs if that was how it's supposed to work.
Is that what women have?
No.
3 less ribs?
No, women don't have penises and therefore don't try to suck their own penises. But if men had 3 less ribs, they could suck their own penises.
Y'all being hilarious.
Just saying.
You're so funny. Y'all got bestie.
Anywho.
You know what I want to do right now, Deidra?
Hi.
I want to watch Fate with you. Just the new Fate that we haven't seen. Uh-oh. Oh no, Mommy, don't hurt yourself.
Uh-huh.
And before you crack your skull open on the floor randomly.
Uh-huh.
What's wrong, Mommy?
Just in this, I keep getting into this place where like I don't want to sit and watch stuff because we've done that way too much.
Uh-huh.
And because I want to be productive.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do dishes. I don't want to cook. It's so hard. I just wish we had already gotten signed up with the apprenticeship thing.
I know.
Or at least knew we were supposed to go get jobs.
Uh-huh, I know.
So hard.
We could just get jobs and then call off
On Monday. But they'd be like...
Well, we wouldn't be able to do it probably, until whenever it's safe to call off, but we would still be able to do it eventually.
It's true. That might be the best thing to do.
Yeah.
It's the safest financially.
Which means it's probably the best thing to do.
Yeah, we'll probably have to wait a month.
Mm-hmm. That's not the end of the world.
Uh-huh. So when do you want to go? Well, first thing we have to do is update our resumes.
Mm-hmm.
Then we want to call... We could after we update our resumes, we could call around and see if they will tell us over the phone if they have H4s before putting in applications. They usually don't like to tell you that information until after you have an application on file. So we might want to pick a temp agency, put an application in, call them, see if they have an H4, and if they don't, rinse and repeat.
Sounds logical.
Okay.
It's a lot of work, but it seems like the right way to do it.
Yeah, because at the time when you call and you'd be like, do you have X kind of job? They'd be like, do you have an application with us? And if you say no,
They won't even tell you shit.
they don't like to.
Mm-hmm.
Even though they really should just be
Really
reasonable.
what they should be doing, yep.
Okay. Well, let's see. We'll start with your resume because after I get your resume up, you could maybe go do a dish or two while I put in an application for us for the first place. Well, actually, we don't both need applications in. I could just put in an application in, and that's fast for me. And then I could call them and see if they have H4s, and if they don't, then you don't need
to apply anywhere until we know that they have what we're looking for.
Right. Pierce desk, Pierce T. Wonder if he's posted his shit for today yet. I don't think I properly listened to yesterday's either.
I bet.
Okay. Fuck. Could you do me a huge favor?
Not any favor.
Go grab me a pair of socks.
Yeah.
Yummy. When did I start working for DHL?
You're gonna have to mostly just make that stuff up, Deidra.
I bet I talked to Alex about it.
Probably.
goal is to take out all the seeds of this and fill this bucket right here. Fun fact, ancient civilizations actually used to use this as money. And cacao beans were used in marriage deals and to show wealth, like flexing Rolexes. I wonder how much we'll make by the end of the video. Keep filling this bad boy. This one's kind of small, so maybe like you can sell it for 50 cents. These are the most sought after beans in the entire world. Si ganamos más que $20, vas a llevarme a la cena. ¿Y qué vas a hacer con eso? Si ganamos más que $20, vas a llevarme a la cena. ¿Y qué vas a hacer con ese dinero? If you ever wonder what a cacao tree looks like, this is what it looks like. There's beautiful 1, 2, 3 on this tree. We have officially filled this entire bucket. Once the beans dry, it will look like this. It does smell amazing. It smells like pure dark chocolate. ¿Cuánto ganamos for this entire bucket? $30. You took me to the jungle to make some money. Our goal is to take out all the seeds of this and fill this bucket right here. Fun fact, ancient civilization. Alright, y'all. Today I'm going to twist on a childhood classic of these cheesy crawfish pizza pockets using red lobster cheddar bay biscuit mix. I'm just telling y'all this. Russia. Let's get into it. So, for our crust, we're going to take our red lobster cheddar bay biscuit mix, add it to a bowl, save that little packet for later, and then we're going to put some water and move cheddar cheese. It's that simple, and you're left with this thick dough. For the filling, we're going to add some olive oil and saute down the shallots and main bell pepper. Add in your garlic and your Louisiana crawfish tail, season it to taste, and remember, it's come with cream cheese, pizza sauce, Parmesan, and mozzarella cheese. Mix it up, and it should look something like that. Put that to the side to cool. Then we're gonna flour our service, add our cheddar bay biscuit mix, and we're gonna roll it out. Get it about a 1/4 inch thick. Then we're gonna fold it into a rectangle. We're gonna cut it into 8 equal rectangles. Then we're gonna add our filling, and then flatten it out and come with some more cheese and all that. Put the dough over the top. Then we're gonna seal the edges with a fork. Put them in a freezer while we get our oil hot. Once it's at 350, drop them in there, fry them for about 3 or 4 minutes. And look at that. Oh, super crispy. Now we're gonna take that packet, grill it, add it with some butter, brush it on top, and just like my name, we all done. Alright, y'all, today my twist on the childhood classic of these cheesy crawfish pizza pockets using red lobster cheddar bay biscuit. I'm just telling y'all that.
Oh, we seriously need to do laundry today.
to switch to war crimes. Scalia turning over in his grave over legislative history. And is David so wrong about large language models and artificial intelligence? And before we dive in, David, my book is officially out on Tuesday, Last Branch Standing, and I just thought that AO listeners would enjoy knowing that on Tuesday morning, the day the book comes out, I am going on The View.
I did not know that. That's fantastic.
I have some trepidations.
Oh, it'll be great. You'll do great. Yeah. No, you do
So
well in
what?
those settings.
If you want to tune into The View on Tuesday, April 14th, and if you've pre-ordered your book, you will have your copy in hand on Tuesday. So you can raise your copy high into the air while tuning in to The View. And I don't know, it'll be an experience one way or the other, right?
By the way, just from I envy your timing. Can I just say that? I'm so envy. I'm green with envy over your timing because your book is coming out right after tariffs and right after the birthright citizenship argument, where the last branch standing argument is sort of maximum right now.
Yes.
Your book is landing exactly the point where the court is agreeing with the title of your book.
If we're doing the Youngstown framework, it's at the apex of its power.
Yes, exactly.
Well, I've got The View on Tuesday, Morning Joe on Wednesday morning, and I'll be on Milmar on Friday, April 24th. So it's a fun lineup. I've got other book events. You can go to sarahnisner.com to see what other cities I'm going to beyond TV. But David, I think it's time to go. Well, David, just a few updates from our legal universe at large. One, the Supreme Court Historical Society's hometown program has opened up new cities for this summer, and they're accepting applications. Danville, Kentucky, Chattanooga, Tennessee, Portland, Maine, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Buffalo and Rochester, New York, and Louisville, Kentucky. So if you know a high school student near any of those cities, they should definitely be applying for the hometown program in their hometown.
Danville, Chattanooga, Louisville, these are three places I've spent a lot of time, Sarah. This is great. Coming into flyover country. I love it. It's fantastic.
And David, also in our extended universe, it's the thing everyone is talking about. Twitter has gone crazy talking about, the biggest thing for Soda's blog since I don't know what. This is it, right?
Oh, I know exactly what you're talking about, Sarah. It has to be peak. This is peak stuff. John Mulaney. I don't want to steal your thunder. Go ahead. You say it.
Well, maybe we'll just roll the clip. This is John Mulaney on Stephen Colbert last week.
Listen, you're an interesting cat. Months ago, you responded somewhere unexpected. Supreme Court hearing.
I went to see them argue Learning Resources Incorporated versus Trump, otherwise known as the tariffs case. My good friend, that I think you know, Neil Cantillon, former acting Solicitor General, was arguing against the tariffs in front of the Supreme Court. He invited me to go watch. We're working on a Supreme Court project together. I'm all Supreme Court argument nerd. He is my first live argument. I sat in the back, and it was incredible.
Wait a second.
Yes.
So let's go back one.
Sure.
You're a Supreme Court argument nerd?
Yeah.
Do you listen to them like their podcasts?
Yeah, so they're on YouTube. They're on SCOTUS blog or YouTube. You can listen to the whole forum.
Just audio, right? There's no video ever.
No, they never allow cameras in there. But there are now, they have pictures, the different person talking glows, so you can follow it. And you have pretty advanced stuff. But kind of like Grateful Dead shows, I've just put on different arguments, and it's the same people every time, same clothes, but it's always something different.
Wow, do you have a favorite?
Favorite argument?
Favorite argument? Anything it's one of those days. I gotta listen to Santa Clara versus Southern Pacific Railroad.
Oh, that's a good one. You know that one?
Oh, yeah, 1884.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have, there was recently one where there was a real argument, a fight broke out.
between the
One of
person-
the advocates accused the other side of flat out lying, and Gorsuch was like, hey, we don't say lying. And they really got into it. It got pretty hairy. And I'm sorry I don't have it, but we'll put it in the show notes.
Yes.
But my friend argued the case, and I was very
Neil
excited.
Katyal
argued
he's a great
and
arguer.
won, right? But he didn't know it that day he'd won. But he argued it brilliantly, and it was really like watching a great stand-up. It's the same principle arguing in front of the court as doing stand-up comedy. You've got 15 seconds to get him, and that's it. You have to come out of the gate really hot. You have to say, Mr. Chief Justice, and then have like a killer sentence. And he said, tariffs are taxes, full stop, which obviously the president can't do without Congress's approval.
Yeah.
Nailed it. He walks out of there.
And I punch that up with it.
And that's what I open with every night now. But he argues this brilliantly. He walks out onto the steps of the Supreme Court on 1 Street, just like a movie, and all these cameras come up to him. And the first question was, do you know why John Mulaney was at the argument today?
David, there's almost too much to love about this. So first of all, John Mulaney, obviously a SCOTUS blog fan, and that's important, and we welcome him into the nerd tribe. No word yet on whether he listens to advisory opinions, but he and Professor Amar, who obviously is friend of the pod, are good buddies. So now that America's Constitution is part of our extended universe, we welcome you, John Mulaney, into AO Nerd World.
Oh, it's only a matter of time before you're going to notice John Mulaney in stand-up referring to buckets. He's going to nod on Hitler. I mean, it is coming. There's just no question about it.
So let's actually break down some of his point here. I mean, first of all, the Great Ted comparison going to Supreme Court arguments, I kind of loved it, actually.
Yeah, and, when he's talking about Justice Alito, and just the way, my favorite part is he's talking about the comparisons between being an oral advocate and a stand-up and coming out of the gate hot. And what's fun about it is he's obviously exaggerating for fun, and for comedic effect. But like the best comedy, it all resonates with the truth. It all connects with the truth in a really interesting way. So I just thought that was a really fun moment and diversion from, I don't know, Sarah, have there been any grim events happening? I turned off my phone. I don't know. What's going on?
I really appreciated the fact that he, in fact, as you say, David, like the best comedy, it exaggerates, but it comes from the truth, and you kind of got to know your subject. Mm-hmm. And so when he says, you got to come right out of the gate, Mr. Justice, and may it please the court, and then you've got to have a killer line, like he knew the thing you have to say before you start going. Like, he's obviously very good at noticing these things.
Yes.
And I appreciate that. There's this moment where Colbert asks him what his favorite argument is, and clearly he maybe doesn't quite know
Christopher.
what to say to that one. And Colbert said,
Yes.
I don't have my birth certificate. We have to go get a copy of my birth certificate before I can go in about a placement.
Heard it.
mine is Santa Clara County versus Southern Pacific Railroad. And I was sort of like, what?
What?
And this is an 1886 case. And it's John Marshall Harlan, majority opinion, finding for a railroad company, saying that the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment grants constitutional protections to corporations. I am dying to know why Colbert had that at his fingertips. I think he's being funny.
Yeah.
Certainly about the oral argument being his favorite, right? Like, what is happening here?
I think that had to be just a bit because, picking out a real case, and when I saw that, I was like, wait, what? That is not my strength. Is not remembering case names, which has always been kind of a struggle on the podcast because that has never been my strength. I don't think Morse v. Frederick. I think bong hits for Jesus, right? I remember the cases by their short description more than I do by their name, and so I struggle with that a little bit anyway. I don't know why that is. It's like a mental tick that I have, and so when I was thinking, oh, I'm about to embarrass myself. I don't know off the top of my head what that case is, but it's not. I mean, it's an important case, but it's definitely not, one of the front of mind con law cases.
Mm-hmm.
Nor one that you would expect Stephen Colbert to reference.
There's a
on
place
the merits.
17 minutes from here, Cincinnati.
And how does that work?
Wait, hang on, let me avoid highways. Scratch that 21 minutes. You just walk in, you pay $20-something, and they print you one out. Anywho, so yeah, we have to do that before we go to the temp agency. And I already have an application in with the job center, but they're closed right now for lunch. They open at noon, which is in 6 minutes. So I have an alarm to call them when they're open. So now I'm just looking for another one.
Have you been targeting job places in Cincinnati?
No, not specifically, but I'm going between here and Cincinnati, and then I'm working my way north. Okay. But the reason why I'm not just doing that is because what we can do is just still call, ask about placements, ask if they're going to drug screen, and if they're going to drug screen for THC, and if you test positive for THC, is that an automatic denial? We can just use it as a filter, you know? Mm-hmm. Just ask about that around the same time as asking what the schedule is, what the pay is, and all that crap. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
On anything, and I've always thought Stephen Colbert is like one of the highest IQ. I think all of these very successful comedians actually have incredibly high IQ, but even among that group, I think Stephen Colbert has sort of an overdrive factor, kind of a savant. But like that, I was like, yep, that makes sense. Of course, Stephen Colbert would cite an 1886
I can't tell you more about the high IQ. It's not just high IQ, it's extremely rapid fire recall. Like in the
oh well. There's a staff mark in Cincinnati just across the bridge.
What?
There's a staff mark in Cincinnati just across the bridge.
I bet.
It's literally what? – 10 minutes from here.
Doesn't surprise me at all.
It gets that their brain works at very high speed. It's just very obvious because if you've done anything, like if you've been in oral arguments, if you've been in a situation where you have to react on your feet to stuff, that's a muscle. It's a mental muscle that you have to exercise and exercise and exercise. And these guys, by the time they get to the stature of a late night host or a legendary stand-up, it's like watching LeBron in his prime, in some ways. It's pretty impressive.
Well, and to bring that back full circle, that is kind of like being an oral advocate at the Supreme Court. You're constantly your game, and you've got to have a lot of those same skill sets. You're using them for a different purpose: the quickness, the speed, the agility. But maybe Mulaney's onto something.
Yeah. No, I thought it was fantastic. I really enjoyed that.
Well, thanks for reading Scotus blog. We appreciated the shout out. David, I want to move to a very similar topic, which is the war in Iran. We got a question from a listener that I want to start with, which is, can the threat of a war crime be a war crime?
Right. I thought that was a really good question because in normal criminal law,
hello, you have reached the HR hotline for Advantage Resourcing and Staff Mark.
your money or your life.
For payroll questions or employment verification, please press 1. For garnishments or levies, please press 2. For questions regarding your W-2 or online application, please press 3. For all other HR questions, please press 5.
Is there a comparable concept in international law of armed conflict? And I would say, in theory,
LOL.
yes. In practice,
That Cincinnati location,
much tougher to say that because when you're
What?
they don't list the phone number for that Cincinnati location online or on their Google Maps.
Suge.
You just have to go in.
They don't want people calling them.
Staff mark be like that at all of their locations, but
They usually don't go to that extreme. Can't call them at all. Suge.
the phone number they have on their Google listing is for it's like their 1-800 HR number.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So you would have to get corporate to patch you in to their actual phone number, whatever that is. Because they have a phone number. They're just not saying what it is.
They don't want you to know.
Those motherfuckers.
looking at war crimes prosecutions, it's a relatively recent question. So, I mean, it's a question I just got yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to really dive in and research the answer to it. So this is a conceptual answer. And then based on what I know about successful and completed war crimes prosecutions, I can't recall it, and I know that there will be others who, if I can't recall it and it exists, they will be able to recall it, where you had a war crimes prosecution based purely and only on a threat of a war crime versus, say, Putin, for example, threatens all manner of things all the time. He rattles the nuclear saber, for example. But if you're looking at really the foundation of the war crimes indictment against him, it's based on the actual attacks, the actual removal of children from Ukraine, the actual attacks on Ukrainian infrastructure, the actual invasion itself. And so it's very difficult to achieve a war crimes prosecution, and they're just almost always going to be based on the completed act. However, there was a really interesting interview in PBS where a retired judge advocate said, look, there is an independent war crime of sowing terror in a civilian population. In other words, trying to sow public panic and terror. And it's arguable that a threat to end a civilization, just all by itself, could sow that kind of terror in a civilian population. But I think the bottom line reality is the way to describe it is conceptually, yes, conceptually, a threat of a crime can be a crime in the international law of armed conflict. However, practically, no. Practically, it would be exceedingly unusual and exceedingly rare. Threats of international law violations are just common in the world. It's very common, not from American presidents, but it's very common from other world leaders. It's the actual completed war crime, so to speak, that is the one that tends to get prosecuted. But I thought it was a very perceptive question, because there were a lot of people who were sort of saying, well, if he doesn't do it, it's like no harm, no foul, that there isn't any actual attack on desalinization plants, there's no actual attack on purely civilian bridges and power plants, and we talked through last time the sort of dual use, that there are circumstances in which you can attack a power plant, but it's presumptively off limits. A bridge is presumptively off limits, but you can overcome that presumption by showing clear military use, and the military uses outweighs the value of it to the military outweighs the value of it to civilians, for example, is one part of the analysis. But I thought it was a very good question, because it really does go to that sort of defense of Trump that says, well, he didn't do it, so why were you clutching your pearls? Why were you so alarmed? There's no war crime until the bombs fall. And so I thought it was a perceptive question, a very good question. And I think when you think through it, you can see the clear harm of threatening a war crime. You can see the clear difficulty that puts the military in. But at the same time, the threat itself is going to be something that would be exceedingly difficult to prosecute. And by the way, the challenge of prosecuting an American president for war crime, I mean, that would be a world historic event if that were to happen. And it's very hard to see a path where that would happen, especially with the president having the pardon power, that he could pardon himself in theory, which would, of course, lead to an extended court battle. I'm not confident that the Supreme Court would rule that a president cannot pardon himself. I don't see any limitations on the pardon power that exclude the president from its scope.
And you're just talking about prosecutions here in the United States. You're not talking about the Hague or any of the international law tribunals.
It would be very difficult for me to see the Hague indicting Trump based on a threat of a war crime alone. First, we have not conceded to the Rome Statute, so the jurisdiction of the Hague gets very iffy. It's very iffy. Now, but if the Hague attempted to establish jurisdiction, this opens up a precedent where they're going to be indicting like Kim Jong-un every 6 months or Vladimir Putin every 6 months, because these guys rattle the nuclear saber. They promise, Iran promises like death to Israel. Well, that's a threat of a war crime, right? And so threatening a war crime is a relatively common behavior by totalitarian societies in the real world. That's common. Threatening a war crime is not common for American presidents. That is not. And so I think the shocking distinction, it was a shocking moment to see an American president. And I say war crime, Sarah, let's be really clear here. The literal words that he used, if he set them in motion, that's not just a war crime. A war crime could be something like an individual soldier executes a civilian. That's a war crime. When you're talking about destroying the civilization, that's a different category of crime. It's called a crime against humanity. And why do we know that the actions that Trump threatened could constitute a crime against humanity? Because those same actions, Vladimir Putin has attempted many of them. He has attempted a comprehensive bombing of Ukrainian infrastructure, and that has actually been the foundation of the UN claim that Putin has committed crimes against humanity and the attacks on Ukraine. So what Trump was threatening was essentially the very thing that the U.S. has been condemning Russia for 4 years. The comprehensive attack on the civilian infrastructure to punish the civilians, to create a degree of suffering that requires the nation to yield. And that is what Vladimir Putin has been trying in Ukraine for 4 years. That's what America's been condemning for 4 years. That is a core part of the war crimes allegations against Vladimir Putin that have been issued by the UN and other international institutions. And so what he was threatening here, by its literal terms, was a grave breach of international law. And I feel like the term war crime doesn't quite do it justice. It's crime against humanity, the literal words that he was using. But one last thing before we move on. Even as I was talking, I was working it through in my mind, and I would say there is one area of a threatened war crime where the punishment, at least in the United States military, would be swift and severe, and it's a threat, and that would be if, say, an officer held a gun to the head of a detainee and said, "I will kill you unless you give me the information." That is a threat, that is a crime, in the same sense that if somebody's holding you up at a bank, your money or your life, that's a very immediate, understandable, threatened crime that is a crime. When I'm saying it's theoretical, when you come to this point of national leaders, we don't have examples of, say, someone rattling the saber, and then from the standpoint of using the national military, and then saying the very fact that you threaten to use military force as a world leader is by itself a war crime. That is something that's not where war crimes prosecutions happen. They happen once the world leader deploys the force and uses the force. That it would be a mistake to say there would be no war crimes prosecutions with just a threat, because I am aware of prosecutions in Iraq under similar circumstances.
So this gets to a larger thing that maybe we don't need to spend a ton of time on, but I just want to touch on so that people kind of know where I'm coming from. I think I've mentioned this in the past. Similarly to when I've said domestically, antitrust law doesn't exist. It sort of vibes. It's whatever is in your heart. International law exists even less. And look, here's the punchline. At the end of the day, international law makes right. International law only exists to the extent that someone is willing to enforce that with military force. And it's an agreement among nations that they would rather, work this out in a courtroom or in a meeting room of some kind rather than use force. But that's all that international law is. It does not exist separately from any of that. And so the ICC, the International Criminal Court, is where we try war crimes, like individuals who have been accused of war crimes. The International Court of Justice settles disputes between nations. And again, those nations are saying we would rather, mediate our dispute rather than use a military conflict. In that sense, international law exists, but also doesn't exist, if that makes sense to anyone out there. The ICC thing is really interesting to me, David, because I have stared at this for a long time, and you can't, once you see it, you can't unsee it. So the ICC has indicted 73 people for war crimes. Let me read you the countries who have had people investigated. The Democratic Republic of Congo, Uganda, Darfur in Sudan, the Central African Republic, Kenya, Libya, Ivory Coast, Mali, Georgia, Burundi, Bangladesh/Myanmar, Afghanistan, Palestine, the Philippines, Venezuela, and Ukraine. Of those 73 public indictments, 3 are serving sentences, 7 have finished sentences. The rest are in some other limbo world. And this, of course, makes sense, David, because no big actor, sophisticated actor, whatever you want to call it, basically no one who's on the UN Security Council with veto power is ever going to allow one of their people to be indicted/brought in to the ICC. And so instead, you see the ICC, I think all of the 10, by the way, were from African countries.
But the ICC hasn't issued an arrest warrant for Putin. So they have issued an arrest warrant for Putin.
Sorry, yeah, but no one thinks anything's going to happen with that.
No, there's no police force that now is going to serve a warrant
Yeah.
in Russia.
So the
Right.
only people who are actually in any fear of quote-unquote justice from the ICC are from countries that, you know, these African countries that end up with horrible civil wars, genocides, etc. And again, not saying that's a bad thing. They are doing horrible stuff down there. But nevertheless, doesn't that strike anyone as a bit odd? Like if you're from one of those countries, you're going to the ICC, but if you're from one of these countries, there's no international law. And I guess that's my point, David. There's no international law.
Well, there is international law, even for great powers when they lose a war. Nuremberg, Japan. You know, one of the things I'm writing a piece for the Times right now that begins with a quote by Douglas MacArthur. And this is MacArthur when he is reviewing war crimes findings against Japanese soldiers and Japanese officers and leaders, including senior leaders of the government. And so there was at Nuremberg, and it has been criticized as quote-unquote victor's justice. And of course there's an element of truth there. However, the goal of the Nuremberg tribunals, the goal of the tribunals punishing Japanese war criminals was to create a precedent to deter anybody from doing what Vladimir Putin is doing and for doing what Donald Trump threatened to do. That was part of the intention and purpose, and the UN was created to try to reinforce that. But at the end of the day, if you are a great power, you will only be held to account if you go ahead and lose a war to the extent that Japan and Germany lost with, you know, occupation and the opportunity to literally seize the leaders. You know, we've seen some prosecutions of, for example, Serbian war criminals after the Balkan conflicts. They lost, and justice was imposed on them. Rightfully so, but you're exactly right that this is not a situation. Interpol does not have worldwide jurisdiction to serve warrants on world leaders. And how, you know, Kim Jong-un rattles the nuclear saber, knock, knock, knock. I have a warrant here for Kim Jong-un. Wouldn't that be great? But no, that is not the way the world works. There is, but I would also note with domestic law, depends a lot on voluntary compliance. International law depends on it more, but domestic law depends a ton on voluntary compliance.
Can I ask you a big question, but I don't want a big answer?
Okay, I agree to your terms.
Do you think the UN has outlived its usefulness, or like whether practically or philosophically, in an era where we have, you know, Putin invading Ukraine, America attacking Iran? Like, isn't this what the UN was supposed to mediate? If not, so as a practical matter, are we done with the UN? And so what's left of it is sort of this shell of an organization that's putting out reports that are pretty dumb. Or, you know, maybe the UN is at its, you know, the nadir of its power, perhaps, but like it's still serving really important purposes, maybe purposes that we don't always see or talk about, but absolutely the UN is worth keeping and funding.
Okay. The Security Council and the UN, I'll agree to your terms. It cannot work if America goes rogue. Period. If the most powerful country in the world goes rogue, it cannot work. The international system can work. It creaks, it strains, it's leaky, but it has worked to avoid great power conflict since 1945. But since 1945, the world's greatest power, the United States, has not gone rogue. And so, if you look at the 5 members of the Security Council, if Britain, France, and the United States are on the same page about maintaining international law, we have a chance to keep this thing together. Not to keep the world in perfect peace, but to keep it from destroying itself like we almost did in World War II. If the world's greatest power goes rogue, the UN does not have any ability. It has a ability, you know, to issue reports, to issue condemnations, etc. But it does not have any real tangible ability to impact world events. And so that's why the term that we often use the term the indispensable nation, describing the U.S. and the global world order. We sort of take it over from Great Britain in that way, with the global reach, the power to reach anywhere in the world to some degree. If we go rogue, UN has nothing. It has nothing. But if we contribute our power and authority to the UN Charter, it has teeth.
Hey, David, before we go to Scalia in his grave rolling around having a dance party, two more quick questions on this. One, this was a question from a listener, how does a service member actually assert Article 92 issues without risking being placed in the stockade, dishonorably discharged, pension disqualification, or other adverse career consequences? And please tell us what Article 92 is in your answer.
So Article 92 is failure to obey an order or regulation. It's very short. Any person subject to this chapter who violates or fails to obey any lawful general order or regulation, having knowledge of any other lawful order issued by a member of the armed forces, which it is his duty to obey, fails to obey the order, or is derelict in his performance of this duty, shall be punished as a court-martial may direct. So this is a very common article of the Uniform Code of Military Justice that is used in a variety of ways to punish people who don't follow their commander's orders. But the key word there is lawful. So a defense to an Article 92 prosecution is that the lawful order isn't lawful.
Well then, David, let me actually then add in our next question, because they kind of are going to combine here in a way. The other question that we got is, and I think you've answered pieces of this before, but imagine, a very senior ranking officer, and the president's like, hey, I want to attack Iran's stuff, and they're like, sir, that's a war without going to Congress, who has the power to declare war, and that's unconstitutional. Right? And so I refuse to call it that order versus a member of the service and the president. Imagine the president gives the order to, attack that civilian bridge. That officer says, no, I'm not attacking that civilian bridge because that's a war crime. So added those two hypos that you're about to answer this as well. That's unconstitutional war, that's a war crime, and I'm not going to follow either order.
Perfect. Okay, I'm so glad you set it up like that, because that's so crucial. The decision to go to war, the legal responsibility for that rests with what you would call the National Command Authority. That would be the president. We do not ask rank and file soldiers to determine whether the war itself is illegal. You don't grant rank and file soldiers, even officers, even general officers, the ability to say, well, I have determined that this war violates international law, so I'm not going to participate in it. No, once the determination to go to war has been made, the legal responsibility for that, that's why if you see a war crimes indictment following the war, they're indicting the head of state, or they're indicting the head of the defense minister. They're not indicting every general, every colonel, major, cadet. No, because it's just, you couldn't run a military if you have 2 million people in the military and they're like, well, I've Googled what is just war doctrine, and that is not, we're not in a just war, so I'm not participating. You couldn't run a military like that. So the decision to go to war, the legal responsibility rests with, the best way to put it is like the National Command Authority. Once you are in war, and you have been told, shoot the people who are swimming in the water, who are shipwrecked. That's when the obligation, and here's the way it says it in the Department of Defense manual of large armed conflict manual, orders to perform conduct that is clearly illegal. And one of the examples for clearly illegal they use in the manual, and we've talked about this before, is shooting sailors struggling in the water. Or orders that the subordinate knows in fact are illegal. That is when you have the duty. And so what that would mean is, a lot of people were tracking on Twitter, and who knows if they actually were, but Twitter's a useless dumpster fire of real news and rumor at this point. But just presume for the sake of argument that people were tracking a fleet of B-2s and B-52s heading across the ocean. If one of those crews was given an order to bomb a piece of civilian infrastructure that they knew was not dual use, right? They knew it was purely civilian use. they would have an obligation to say no to that. They would. Now, the problem you have in this situation, which is very scary for our republic, Sarah, is that always before a clearly illegal order would have been something more like, my platoon sergeant told me to threaten this Iraqi prisoner with death if he doesn't tell, to put a gun to his head if he doesn't give us the information he wants. And you get it, you go up the chain, or you go around, and you say, you ask the officer to reconsider respectfully, sir. I understand that's a legal violation, and if you persist, you try to go up the chain. There are processes, procedures to try to seek a reversal of an unlawful order. It's sort of an action of last resort to just sort of flatly refuse. And then, but in this circumstance, what if it's the president of the freaking United States of America who's giving the order? Who are you going around and over to? Who is the person that you can appeal to? Well, there isn't a person. There is an entity. It's Congress. Are B-52 crews going to be like writing their congressman on the way to a bombing range? I mean, it's absurd. So this puts service members under maximum pressure. Maximum, because they have zero really recourse. The only way to do what the law requires is to just go ahead and basically throw yourself into a court martial. That is to just flat out refuse to create a constitutional crisis where you actually have a member of the military refusing a presidential order, and the military refusing to carry out direct presidential orders. It would be hard to describe a more grave constitutional crisis, but the law as written would require them to do this, which is why, and Sarah, I just can't say it enough, character is destiny, guys. Character is destiny, and we did not realize how much we depended on the good character, even of presidents that we may have really disliked, to keep this whole machine running. Because, I served under Bush and Obama. I voted for Bush. I definitely did not vote for Obama. But when I was serving under Obama, there was no point that I was afraid that he was going to issue me, or issue the soldiers I served with, in order to commit a war crime. That was the furthest thing from my mind. It was also the furthest thing from my mind with George W. Bush. That was just not something to enter my calculus. And now we have it. We've crossed the Rubicon, where we had a president actually threatening crimes against humanity, with the expectation that Iran would believe that our military would carry it out. Otherwise, it's not a threat, right? Otherwise, it was just hot air. It's just words. And so this is a remarkable moment, and it's occurring right after Pete Hegseth is purged without any public explanation. I believe more than a dozen leading generals, including the heads of the JAG Corps and multiple services and the head of the Chaplain Corps. And what is the role of JAGs and chaplains in the United States military? Well, there are many functions, but one of the core functions of both is we work together with chaplains to protect the integrity of the military. That is one of the core functions of the Chaplain Corps and the JAG Corps. We protect the integrity of the military. And if you purge, for unexplained reasons, the people who are in charge of that process, who are tasked with that charge, then you're creating an environment that says the real value is loyalty to the president. It is not loyalty to the Constitution, to the warrior ethos, to the soldier's creed, to the UCMJ. Again, it's just, I don't think the average person appreciates the pressure that was put on the United States military in that moment. And I would expect, Sarah, I don't know this for sure, I'm just going to say here's something that I predict. I predict in the weeks and months and years to follow, we're going to hear stories of fierce internal resistance to the Trump order. Fierce internal resistance. And what you might find is that even to the point where many of the bombing raids that were going to be unleashed last night were actually not going to be unlawful, that maybe the military have narrowed down the initial targets to legitimate targets. But I would expect that you will hear, maybe again, might be days, weeks, months, years, who knows, that the military was strongly advising Pete Hegseth and Donald Trump that what they had ordered was, what they were contemplating was out of bounds. I don't know that. I just think expecting here that.
All right, we're moving to Trump versus Barbara, the birthright citizenship case. At the oral argument, we heard a lot of quotes from the debates about the ratification of the 14th Amendment and individual senators and what they were saying and their expectations. Let me read one from Mr. Howard, Senator Howard in the Senate. This being the 14th Amendment, this will not, of course, include persons born in the United States who are foreigners, aliens who belong to the families of ambassadors or foreign ministers accredited to the government of the United States, but will include every other class of persons. It settles the great question of citizenship and removes all doubt as to what persons are or are not citizens of the United States. This has long been a great desideratum in the jurisprudence and legislation of the country. David, I have never used, said, or I think read the word desideratum, but I'm guessing by the context it means question, debate, etc.
Yeah, I had to get that from context clues myself. It's a long German word that's just perfect for the moment, but I don't know. I saw that quote pop up at one point. I think I was like, "Thank you, Elon Musk, for your ridiculous algorithm," because I've seen that quote 5,000 times.
Okay, but here's the thing: there were lots of debates about the 14th Amendment and about exactly what the all persons born in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof would mean. And you really saw the Solicitor General's office and the people in favor of the president's birthright citizenship executive order citing to these types of quotes. This one in particular, where again it says it's not going to include foreigners, aliens, or families of ambassadors, to shore up the idea that the purpose of the 14th Amendment, that the president's executive order is well in line with that. I don't really want to debate those quotes or what they mean or don't mean or whatever. I want to debate whether we look at the legislative history, the ratification history, and the sort of history of the conservative movement, always saying that legislative history was not to be trusted, and yet that was always in tension with, sometimes contradictory too, depending on how you looked at it, the whole originalism thing. Like, what else are we doing but go into the Federalist Papers and talking about what the ratifiers thought the words meant by looking at what they said they thought it meant. Okay, I want to read from Dylan Esper. He's a lawyer on Twitter. He said, so Mike Lee tweeted out that section of the debates. And Dylan Esper wrote, Scalia is turning in his grave as conservatives confuse the legislative history with the text. And he goes on to say, wow, a whole lot of conservatives simply have no idea what Scalia's position on legislative history was. And this isn't a minor matter. Scalia convinced other conservative judges on it, and his view now commands a majority on the Supreme Court. And Dylan acknowledges Scalia was a bit hypocritical on constitutional interpretation, more so with respect to the Constitution and the Bill of Rights, not later provisions. But my point is, people are telling me things like, Scalia considered it whenever the text was ambiguous, which is just false. Scalia literally spent his entire career raging against legislative history and refusing to join opinions that used it. And he persuaded numerous people, including members of the current court. So no, this was his life's project, not a gotcha. And this, by the way, Dylan Esper, not like the biggest Scalia fan in the world. He's trying to point out what I think we've all, been experiencing, this idea that conservative judicial philosophy is evolving quite quickly as the two parties evolve as well and realign. Not the same direction. It's just interesting that as the parties realign, the conservative legal movement is not realigning, re-evolving too. And it's why you saw in the argument over birthright citizenship, it was really the anti-administration position to talk about, text and sort of more of the originalist type arguments. And it was the pro-administration position to talk about purpose, legislative history, legislative intent. And David, I just wondered whether we should sing a few bars about why Scalia hated legislative history and why he inspired an entire generation like us to learn to hate legislative history, right? It was the idea that you're, the drunk looking for his car keys underneath the street lamp, or as Scalia put it, walking into a cocktail party, scanning the room and finding your friends.
Yes.
And that it could be manipulated so easily. Justice Barrett mentions this in her book, that once senators started realizing that the court was looking to legislative history, all of a sudden they started fabricating legislative history.
Yeah. So let's back up a minute, Sarah. This gets to a really, really, really important point about originalism. Okay, if you're a baby originalist, if you're somebody who's just heard of the term, you're going to use a phrase that is wrong. And it's a phrase, to be completely honest, I will occasionally lapse into. It will be a phrase that when I was a baby originalist, I used, and I was wrong. And it is original intent.
Well, that was originalism 1.0, right? That was what originalists were talking about in the early 1980s. In 1985, I think you would have heard Ed Meese talk about that. It's really not until Scalia comes into his own, realizes the problem with original intent, that you get to be Scalia-era originalism 2.0, original public meaning.
Yes, yes. So, in other words, intent is a psychoanalysis. You're diving in and you're saying, what did they mean, really, when they wrote those words? And that's where it gets manipulable. The senator can say, well, when I am voting for this, this is what I am voting for. And it could be a plausible reading of the words. It could be a non-plausible reading of the words, but it's an attempt to influence how the statute is interpreted in a way that is not obvious from the text.
And not what everyone agrees to vote for. They only agree to vote for the text. So if Bernie Sanders takes the floor and says, here's what I think this means, and here's what I'm agreeing to vote for, that's not proof of the meaning of the text.
No.
The text is the proof of the meaning of the text. That's the only thing that everyone agreed to. They didn't agree to Bernie Sanders' floor speech or Ted Cruz's, for that matter.
Exactly. And so you're looking at the text, and what does it mean for original public meaning? This is where we get into the history and tradition part of originalism, which is, okay, that's why they look at things like early court decisions, like legislatures who were responding to the constitutional amendment after it was
Christopher,
passed.
can you throw that down?
What they're looking at is how did people interpret those words at the time?
Did you hear me?
I heard you.
By contemporaries, not how they were conceived.
Is it distracting you?
By the
No, I'm about to call.
So that's a different thing. And so that's why it is so very difficult for those who are trying to overthrow birthright citizenship. Okay? That's why they look at things like early court decisions, like legislatures who were responding to the constitutional amendment after it was passed. What they're looking at is how did people interpret those words at the time? In other words, how they were interpreted by contemporaries, not how they were conceived by the originators. And so that's a different thing. And so that's why it is so very difficult for those who are trying to overthrow birthright citizenship, because you have this really long history of interpretation, really an unbroken history of meaning in the real world that is birthright citizenship. And they're trying to go back and take individual senators or individual politicians at the time who said different things or ambiguous things and say, no, that's the original intent. But the problem you have is the public meaning for those who are wanting to uphold the EO. The public meaning has been really clear for a really long time, as that great SCOTUS Block video demonstrates, like the video that we talked about a couple weeks ago before the argument.
Wow.
Right. And I think
I just called the job center. They answered and said, "Thanks for calling the job center. Please hold." And I hold for like 5 minutes, and then they just hang up.
Yep.
we often talk about Trump's ideology and worldview, and it is sort of a mistake to say that there is a coherent Trumpism. But there are elements of Trump's project that have been coherent for years and tariffs. So there's just no way that a Trump administration was going to capitulate on tariffs or birthright citizenship at the circuit court level. That was just not going to happen. They were going to go to the Supreme Court, and we're going to see exactly what we've seen, which is giant amounts of bluster and public pressure being put on the court to try to force them to yield. You know, we've seen just incredibly harsh rhetoric from Trump towards the judges that he himself nominated. There's an obvious public pressure campaign. And, you know, the thing is, in the Trump mind, it's always worked with the Republican members of Congress. It's definitely going to work with these judges who aren't my judges. And he's learning, and I don't think it's really sunk in fully, but he's learning slowly but surely that even quote-unquote Trump judges are not the same people as Republican members of Congress, and they're not subject to the same bullying. And so, you know, I think in the sort of Trumpian mindset, push everything.
Let's talk AI. Here's a question from a listener. I was struck by David's assertion that the individuals, corporations responsible for designing AI models will be legally responsible for the results of the models. That assertion sounds strange to me because of the attenuated nature of the model's designers from the model's results. The designers of the model are designing a system that they themselves don't understand and can't predict. The humans don't build the system. Humans build computers that program the computers that test the computers and results from the computers that build the system. The humans have no direct input and very little ability to guide what the computers do in building the system. The closest analogy I can give to the current LLM systems is that we have put a group of toddlers with scissors and glue in a room with every picture encyclopedia ever written. There's no telling what they will make. The adult that put them in the room maybe should be put in prison for having made a poor decision, but the toddlers have been in the room for many years now and have been slicing and dicing without sufficient knowledge of rules, laws, societal norms, or meaningful input from adult humans. It has been as close to a real-life experiment with infinite monkeys typing on infinite keyboards as it is possible to get. It is neither predictable nor reversible. The legal system was not designed for the current reality, and I am by no means certain that it is capable of rising to the challenge of understanding it with the speed necessary that it will demand. And David, to quote Kanye, I'm going to let you answer. But just
You made eggs? Is there more? Yeah.
For me, what's interesting about that, I guess, is like, yeah, if you just like created an LLM for your own purposes, like, I take your point about it being difficult legally to hold you responsible for the product of that LLM in some way, hypothetically. But when you put it out to the public to be sold for your own benefit commercially, and you don't know what the product will be, like, it's a problem. Like, once you commercially benefited,
What fell?
This bowl of cereal that was dry of dry cereal.
You created a thing and sold it, right? It doesn't really matter what you created and sold. You made a widget. The fact that the widget is computers programming computers to programming computers with toddlers and scissors and monkeys on keyboards, still a widget, right?
Yes, asked me to create all of this. I'm already out of my depth. Mythos, this Anthropic project, did this quote unquote on its own. Yikes. Okay, that's scary stuff. And when I was around, when I've been around top-end AI developers, they are very excited to see what their LLM will do. So in other words, they're curious. They don't know necessarily exactly at what pace and speed and all of this that you will see this model develop. But the problem is they're working within a legal environment where there is zero category for machine liability for harm. Is your LLM going to write a check to a person who was disrobed against their will by the AI in public? Is Claude writing that check? No. Anthropic is writing that check. And so what I would say to the adults who put the toddlers in the room, I want to equate you with a legal concept called assumption of risk. Okay? You can create your toddler community, but you're responsible for everything they do. Yeah, imagine that's why kindergarten teachers have such tight control over their toddlers.
By the way, and just as someone who has a kindergartner, I am stunned. I think that the kindergarten teachers are stricter and have more control than the teachers who are the older students. If you let your focus lapse for a second, kids are running around like total lunatics. Yeah, she's like a drill sergeant in there.
I mean, think about the phases we've seen of Grok. Like we've seen Hitler Grok, we've seen porn Grok. All of that is on Twitter. It is on X or whatever XAI, whatever is a corporate entity.
Cheaply.
And guess what? They're human beings at the head
With
of
good
XAI.
spicy salsa.
Their LLM runs wild
A
and harms
yummy
human
salsa.
beings. They are going to be held
The
liable
mommy
for
spills
it,
on the
maybe
table.
even criminally. We might have somebody put in handcuffs for the thing that their quote LLM did.
That was one of the best burritos I've ever had in my fucking life. So stupidly.
Why? It was just egg and bacon, wasn't it?
Egg and I was using up the really old ground sausage that's cooked from the fridge.
Mm-hmm.
So it was
Egg,
light,
bacon, and sausage.
egg, bacon, cheese, and sausage and salsa.
And doesn't even have potato.
No bacon. Just egg and cheese and salsa, and egg, cheese, salsa, and sausage in a tortilla. That's it. And light sausage, even.
Mm-hmm.
It needs the sausage, but not much.
Mm-hmm.
Not much. We have more sausage that I'm supposed to cook for this very purpose, but I'm not going to do that till I eat up the old sausage. So.
You can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot.
Only smart.
It's just, to me, they haven't thought this.
Say what?
Only smart.
Uh-huh.
I found a temp agency in Fort Wright.
Fort Wright?
Yes. Near our Walmart.
Okay.
It has... it only has 4 jobs within 25 miles of our zip code. And yet, 2 of them are administrative assistant or warehouse operations clerk. And then the other 2 are warehouse workers in Fairfield. And one of those warehouse workers positions, it says on here that it's an 8 to 4:30.
Sugay.
Uh-huh.
The exact hours that we're looking for.
Uh-huh.
But can they take 2 is the question.
I don't know, but I would love to have one of those clerk or administrative assistant jobs as well.
Uh-huh.
But
right now we do have to find somewhere that can take both of us.
no, as long as you have an 8 to 4, I could still go to another position, but it would cost us a lot of money because I would either have to, unless it's on the bus, which it easily could be, but that would cost me a shit ton of time.
Which you're not generally comfortable doing.
No, not really. So, I can't get one of these fancy jobs until after I have my own car.
Yeah, you shouldn't even be thinking about trying to do it right now.
Right.
You just need something very basic and stupid, just like me, so we can work side by side and share a car, because we have to do that right now.
It's just I have a really strong resume right now with not only my background with IT, but DHL on top of it.
And you'll be able to use that strong resume when you use your grunt work to figure out your license situation.
Fully. Don't blame me, blame Claude. And then, you know, in the cross-examination, who owns Claude? Me. What was your salary last year? With bonus? Oh, I don't know, $250 million. How many private jets do you have? I mean, 2 or 3. And you're telling me...
leather on those seats? How many leather swatches did you look at? Yeah.
How much did your watch cost, dude? And so I'm sorry, guys, you cannot be king of the universe, billionaire AI, venture capitalist, developers, etc., and then go, well, look what that did. You can't do it. You cannot. So it's just, to me, they haven't thought this through fully.
More cheese on the edge next time.
I know.
Mr. French made a strong case for why
I know.
AI companies who make tools which people can use to make morally reprehensible images with should be liable for the damages that their tools inflict. So my question is, if you change the prior...
It was ultra light this time.
Yeah, I see that.
Say what?
Yeah, I see that.
A gun is not an inherently illegal thing. A nude picture of a minor is. Okay? And so the creating that kind of content is inherently unlawful. The production of an AR-15 is not inherently unlawful. An AR-15 has countless legal uses. That nude, like that revenge porn, whatever image or whatever it is.
But David, that seems like the wrong analogy to plug in, right? Like the AI company created an LLM, the gun company created an AR-15. A user of the LLM told it to make that image. The user of the AR-15 shot up elementary school. Isn't that the correct analogy?
No. The analogy would be if a person who wanted to shoot up an elementary school asked...
Did you do me a favor? Did you bring me my apple juice from the bedroom?
Sure. Apple juice is for mommy.
Yeah, amigo.
Because he's our sweet and lovely chunk. Sweet and lovely. Because he's so chunky.
Napping at school right now.
Because he's perfect and beautiful. Oh no. Oh no, Chunky.
To shoot the school. And Smith & Wesson shot up the school.
Oh.
That's
Yep,
the
okay,
analogy.
I get that. Told it to make that image, the user of the AR-15 shot up an elementary school. Isn't that the correct analogy?
No. The analogy would be if the user of the user, if a person who wanted to shoot up an elementary school asked,
Can you turn that down? I'm about to call. They didn't answer.
Hi, and thank you for calling Eastern Personnel, a staffing firm serving our community since 1987. To serve you better, please select one of the following. To hear a complete list of our current job openings, press 1. For payroll and accounting, please press 2. To speak to someone regarding employment or job placement, please press 3. If you need employment verification
Hi, my name is Deidra Clay, and I submitted an application to your temp agency online. I was calling to see if you have any positions available currently, and if any of those positions are an 8 to 4:30 shift. Sure. Okay. Thank you. Hi, my name is Deidra Clay, and I put in an application at your agency. I was calling to see if you have any positions available currently, and if any of those positions were an 8 to 4:30 shift. I believe I applied for a clerical position that you have. I have background in IT, clerical admin, and warehouse from, yes.
Okay, so I know the admin position, it depends on if it's part-time or the full-time.
Okay.
But the full-time one is 8 a.m. to 4:40 p.m.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that would.
What's your name?
Deidra Clay.
Is it D-I-E or D-E-I?
DEI.
Let me have your phone number, Deidra.
Okay. 283-224. 1425.
1425. Let me have your email.
Okay. It's my first name. I don't know if you have my first name and my last name in front of you. I'll just spell it out for you. It's DEIDRACLAY careers
So C-A-R-R,
at gmail.com.
Okay, I'm on my way out the door.
Okay.
And I'm off on tomorrow. But I will look at your application. Did you attach your resume with it?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, great. Okay, so I will give you a call back,
Okay.
But I won't be able to check it until tomorrow on my off day.
Okay.
Because I really need these positions filled.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you doing that tomorrow. Yeah.
And you full-time or part-time? What are you interested in?
Full-time.
Okay. And then if you have not done so, go back on our website, and at the top page
Uh-huh.
Hover over job seekers till you see job board.
Okay.
Click on the job board and you can read the job description and see the pay rate.
Okay. Okay. Sounds good. I appreciate that. I will get that
All
done,
right.
and I will look forward to your call.
Okay, I may be calling you. You look at my schedule for Monday. I may be calling you for a Monday interview. Would you be available?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let me look at your job description or your application first.
Okay. All right. Sounds
But
good.
in the meantime, you go ahead and read those job descriptions.
Okay. Thank you so much. I look forward to hearing from you.
Thank you for calling.
Yes. All righty. Thanks, you too. Bye-bye. I called the same tape agency. You remember how we went to that one tape agency in Cincinnati right after we got homeless?
Uh-huh.
Called that place just now.
Okay.
And there's this little old black lady. I call her and I ask her if she has any positions available for the 8 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, yes, but it depends on what your experience is. And I was like, well, I genuinely have experience in IT, clerical, and warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
Professional experience in all of those. I even have some professional software development experience because I did some coding at Best Sanitizers. So when she heard that I had, but I didn't say software development. I just said clerical, IT, and warehouse.
Mm-hmm.
And she said that as soon as she heard that, she was like, "Oh!" She like perks up, and because apparently she's been trying to fill her clerical position.
Okay.
Yeah, which is an 8 to 4:30. But anyway, she's really excited to try to get me set up with her clerical position, which is exactly what we don't need right now. So there's that.
Nice.
But I didn't call the one place that I was just telling you about because the one I just called was next on my list of places to call.
Mm-hmm.
But what I need to do is just confirm that I put in the application at for the clerical position.
Mm-hmm.